Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Viranita Kusuma. I'm as affirmative team. My motion is obesity in children is increasing because of parents' lack of control over their children. Here is the background information. Children overweight and obesity. Childhood obesity is one of the most serious public health challenges of the 21st century. The problem is global and is steadily affecting many low and middle income countries, particularly in urban settings. The prevalence has increased at an alarming rate globally. In 2016, the number of overweight children under the age of 5 is estimated to be over 41 million. Almost half of all overweight children under 5 lived in Asia, and 1/4 lived in Africa. Overweight and obese children are likely to stay obese into adulthood and more likely to develop non-communicable diseases like diabetes and cardiovascular diseases at a younger age. Overweight and obesity, as well as their diseases, are largely preventable. Prevention of childhood obesity therefore needs high priority. So my data is from https://www.who.int/diet cycle activity/childhood/en/. So I have fact about childhood obesity facts for children and adolescents age 2 until 19 years. First, the prevalence of obesity was 18.5% and affected about 13.7 million children and adolescents. Second, obesity prevalence was 13.9 among 2 to 5 years old, 18.4% among 6 to 6 years old, and 20.6% among 12 to 19 years old. Childhood obesity is also more common among teen populations. Third, Hispanic 25.8% and non-Hispanics Black 22.0% had higher obesity prevalence than non-Hispanic whites 14.1%. Non-Hispanic Asians 11.0% had lower obesity preference than non-Hispanic Blacks and Hispanic. So the data is from CDC National Center for Health Statistics or NCHS data brief PDF icon PDF strip 630 kilobyte. So in my opinion, the parents must control their children so their children can and not diet but must limit the food because it can more make the body become bigger, so they are become lazy and to doing test or assignment, because assignment is make our brain is develop thinking and become creative to answering, of course, also the data. So the children must allow parents advice if nice, and if the children can refresh our mind, they can search in YouTube to make our mind fresh, and after that continue again and eating food from parents or people. Thank you for attention.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fikri Majid. I am 20 years old. In this video, I'm making a rebuttal of obesity. Everyone knows that being obese is perilous. Many doctors, experts, and parents forbid many people or their children to be obese. We can eat everything we want, but we must care for our body, absorb protein, vitamin, calcium, and others. Obesity can occur when we often consume high-calorie foods and drinks without being matched by appropriate physical activity. The average calorie requirement for physically active adult women per day is around 2,000. while for adult men who are also physically active is 2,500 calories. Heredity or genetic, this factor can affect the amount of fat that is absorbed by the body or used as energy. An example of a rare genetic problem is Prader-Willi syndrome. Drug side effects. Some types of drugs that can cause weight gain are antidepressants, antipsychotic, anticonvulsant, corticosteroids, diabetes medications, and beta-blocking drugs. Pregnancies. When pregnant women will need a lot of nutrition from food. But now a few those who have difficulty to lose weight again after giving birth. Lack of sleep. Hormonal changes that occur when we lack sleep can increase appetite. This can lead to obesity. Like increase the older we get, the greater the risk of gaining weight. This is caused by decreased body metabolism and reduced muscle mass. Certain disease or medical problems. Examples are Cushing syndrome and lack of thyroid hormones in the body. I think that by being obese is not caused by parents' forgetfulness. For children had to get instructions on that being obese is dangerous, so they can be careful of consuming food they eat up. Thanks a lot. This is my rebuttal.
Hello, my name is Joshua and I'm from the Untitled programs team, and we will talk about obesity is increasing because lack of control of parents over their children. First, we will talk about diet. Diet itself is programs where you will choose your food or by decreasing the frequency when you eat and reducing the amounts of protein, carbohydrates, and also like useless thing that you will find on junk food, right? But first, we will talk about data of people who are doing unhealthy diet. Unhealthy diet itself is responsible for more death than smoking. That's by the research. The study author Askan Afshin said that this study showed that poor diet is the leading risk factor for death in the majority of the countries of the world, and a large determinant of ill health than either tobacco or high blood pressure. You heard me right. And it is said by the study author of the Institute of Health Metrics and Evaluation at University of Washington. That program itself is good in nature, but there are mostly diet programs that unhealthy for children or above because children needs more nutrition than adult. First, children needs much protein, carbohydrates, and vitamins from fruits, vegetables, and also from grains and dairy. Dairy is, you can choose your dairy. You need milk, yogurt, cheese. That's all the choosing food for fat-free or low-fat dairy products, and also fortified soy beverage. Soy drinks, soy milk drinks. Why we should not diet and why we do not accept diet on children is, first, children need more protein than us, and the second is that we do not oppose fully of the diet. We oppose the unhealthy diet, and we need people to do exercise. Diet is not the only things that you should follow to reduce your weight and make you more healthier, but you need to do some exercise to make that useless junk out from your body, the excretion, and also your body will also absorb more because you do exercise and you sweating a lot. And we will explain why we post diet programs. First, it's not that healthy as you think because the healthier you are, the more food you need to improve your health, and also you need to choose your food based on the needs, but not reducing the frequency while you're eating on supper or dinner, lunch, and breakfast. And this is my conclusion about the debate. Our diet is not healthy for children. Yes, diet good, but mostly of them are not. Unhealthy diet may cause more death than smoking. And the last is we need to look for the healthy food, not just you make your belly full, but you're eating less vegetables or fruits because of your health still up, and you can still doing activities, more activity, more you need to eat and more you need to choose your food. That's all. Thank you.